If you are a bad guy, you will die, people forget you. If you're a good guy, you will die and people will remember you forever.
This is it. Σε καθορίζει οπότε να έχεις στο νου σου, δεν θέλει κόπο, θέλει τρόπο.
Ή άισα μάγκας άμα τα κάνεις. Αυτά μαλακίες. Αυτοκίνητα, πολλοί αστυνομικοί ζηλεύουν. Έχουμε μεγαλύτερα πιστόλια από αυτούς.
Μας και θα τα μύθεις, φουμάρων αργύλε και φιλοσοφώ. Δεν θέλω πολλά, μόνο ένα φιλοκάζι.
The dead sees me and pray.
Μεγάλωσα σαν Σπαρτιάτης.
Κρατώ να κάνω ότι μ' αγαπάει, κάνω ότι την πιστεύω.
Η ανάγκη της Ελλάδας αυτή τη στιγμή να νιώσει ότι κάποιος λέει τον πόνο τους.
Yes, listen, I'm out here in Greece, yeah? Athens to be exact. When I think about Greece, I think about Greek gods. I think about Greek salad. I think about Greek yogurt. But gangster rap, here in Greece, never. I've come here to meet 21-year-old rapper Rak. Not only is he named after one of the most famous Greek gods, Hercules, at 21, Rak is one of the biggest gangster rappers in Greece. Back in 2020, Rak released his first drill track, Barcode, with his rap collective Barcode crew. Also known as the BCC gang, Barcode includes a record label, a tattoo studio, and even alleged connections to organized crime. In his teens, Rak sold drugs and was a notorious street fighter, which led to jail time. Now a respected businessman and rapper, he's going from strength to strength, but his connections to criminality still seems to run deep. I'm on my way to meet Rak at a secret location in one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in Athens. So, I've just got here and I've come straight to the hood. I'm in a bando, come to check my man. He's with a couple of his dons and whatnot. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The man came out with the big one already.
Here's the place
yeah,
you have to see.
Where are, like, what is this, like?
The Trappist spot.
Did you grow up around here as well?
Yeah.
It still feels kind of dangerous.
It's a dangerous zone. Yeah, it's the most dangerous zone in Athens.
But you're comfortable here, though?
Yeah, very. You know, BC gang controls everything.
Right. I'm seeing some artillery on the table. Mad. Look at this.
It's a small collection.
Is this area, is it more dangerous now than it was back in the day?
Τα μέρη γενικά σε όλη την Αθήνα παλιά ήταν πιο επικίνδυνα, αλλά πάντα είναι όταν μπλέκεσαι με τα πίτουρα αστρονικότητες. Δηλαδή, πάντα πρέπει να προσέχεις, φίλε. Πάντα υπάρχουν προβλήματα, πάντα μπορείς να μπλέξεις.
He's about to load up the big, I don't even know what they call that one. Oh, shit. With the cigarette. Comfy.
This is it.
Whenever you've been in a situation here where someone's busting shots at you, what does that feel like?
Μπορεί να πεθάνεις εκείνη τη στιγμή και μετά εκτιμάς τη ζωή λίγο περισσότερα, ξέρεις, την ευχαριστιέσαι.
When it comes to stuff like that, are you scared of death?
The dead sees me and pray.
That is one of the most gangster. I've never heard anything like that before.
I live my day every day, like the last day. This is the point of the real gangster.
Are you a religious guy?
Of course, Christian. Orthodox.
How do the two go?
God bless us. Ξέρεις, δεν κάνουμε κακό σε κόσμο, δηλαδή προσπαθούμε να τα αποφύγουμε. Robin Hood and shit. Deep inside, we're very good people. Μας αρέσει να βγάζουμε παιδιά από το δρόμο και να τα πηγαίνουμε στο σωστό δρόμο. Είμαστε στο στούντιο, έχουμε δυνατότητα να τα βάλουμε μέσα στα μαγαζιά, να ασχολούνται με την τέχνη.
Nico is my driver, yeah? And when we was on the way, Nico said, oh no, you know, is there insurance on the car? Because the car's gonna get shot up. The tensions was high, the car was quiet, and it did have a lot to do with the fact that the driver was not really trying to pull up. Innit, Neeks? There's a part of me that's feeling like I might get a tattoo. I don't have none, innit? But I can't lie, I am tempted to get a tattoo. Tempted. Bye, bro. What's going on?
What's up, man? Here's a legendary Barcode tattoo studio.
Yeah.
My father's and now mine, and my family's.
The Barcode Tattoo Studio, record label, and crew were originally founded by Rak's dad, the toughest of the toughest, the godfather of Greek gangster rap, Lektikos. Not only was Lektikos a rapper and a mixed martial artist, he was also a notorious gangster, known for kicking the absolute shit out of the biggest and hardest men. He made his money through bare-knuckle fights and other scams and was likened to Robin Hood, taking from the rich and helping the poor. He was both hated and loved. Later in his career, Lektikos renewed his faith and went on a pilgrimage, where he was stung multiple times by a scorpion. He perceived this as a test of his faith, leaving the stings untreated and later dying of a heart attack when Rak was 11. When Rak came of age, he continued where his dad left off, taking over his legacy of Greek gangster rap and his legendary tattoo studio.
The first tattoo I made was about 8 years old, to my father here.
Crazy.
Το παιδί όταν μεγαλώνει, γαλουχείται από μαμά, μπαμπά. Εγώ άκουγα αυτό τον ήχο and bam, you know, guns. Guns and motel tattoos. And bass. That was the sounds I was hearing in my mama's belly. It was a duty for me to continue this legacy, you know, and make it even better.
Is there like a tattoo that most people have in the crew?
All of us, except me.
Well, what is it? Can you show me?
It's BCC. Πού είναι ο Jimmy's?
Oh, that's it there, yeah?
Everybody has this. Not everybody can have the gang between. The fans have this one.
No.
The gang members have this one.
Can people be a part of the BCC without actually making music?
Of course, only 5 of us making music. Είμαστε μεγάλη κοινωνία στο BCC. Έχουμε να κάνουμε με αθλητές, έχουμε να κάνουμε με τατουατζίδες, έχουμε να κάνουμε με μουσικούς και έχουμε να κάνουμε και με το δρόμο.
There's all of that, but there's also some street.
Ο κόσμος ξέρει, αλλά ο Rak δεν μιλάει πολύ. Είναι επιχειρηματίας, 21 του. Κατάλαβες, κρατάει μια οικογένεια, κρατάει ένα πολύ σοβαρό όνομα στην πλάτη.
We have a guy in London, yeah? Stormzy. Stormzy has a friend. His friend's called Flips. You know what his thing is? I don't talk too much.
Exactly. He should be my friend.
Yeah. What's this?
Όλα αυτά είναι συλλεκτικά μοντεράκια. Αλλά το αγαπημένο μου είναι αυτό εδώ. Αυτό είναι του πατέρα μου. Είναι custom. It's made, you know, you see the bullets.
There's 2 bullets in it.
2, here and here. To do it, and the other is to make sure.
If we got some time, another time, this is what we'll do, yeah? See
My
this
pleasure,
here?
my pleasure.
This, I got an injection here when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just make a little dot on there.
Easy, lemon squeezy.
My God, lemon squeezy. Rak wanted to introduce me to Jay Nuts, co-founder of the Barcode crew with his dad.
Καθώς cash, you know.
What were they from? They stab bullets.
3 bullets in Chicago.
In Chicago? Mad. How long ago was that?
26 years old.
26 years old. He went out there for 6 years and ended up getting shot.
Jay, do you know who shot you? Mexicans. Okay.
You could tell Rak really takes pride in his dad's legacy. Barcode Tattoos isn't only a studio, but a hub for members and a place where Rak can teach street kids how to tattoo. BCC Gang is a family. As well as being the co-founder of the BCC Gang, Jay Nuts is the #1 tactical shooter in all of Greece. After meeting him last night, I got a call saying he wants to show us how you really shoot a gun. I think we're like on outskirts of Athens. There's this bed, flipping bush. I see some hungry goats. I seen a couple cows, couple stray dogs, but it looks like we're at some shooting range now. What's going on? What's happening? You good?
We gotta practice music, we gotta practice fighting, we gotta practice shooting, we gotta practice everything.
Jay Nux is hella excited. You can just tell by the way he's walking around and that. This guy wants to show what he loves it. That one's 1, that one's 2, that one's 3. If I say 1, you shoot that one. If I say, wait. If I say 3, that one, yeah? 2, 2, 1. 1, 3, 1. Ah! BCC, 3, 3, 6, 1.
6?
I said
What
6? All right, no, wait, shit. I got too excited. I can't lie. Watching these 2 shoot guns was kind of mad, you know? They're definitely 2 guys you're not trying to play with. This year has been incredible for Rak, releasing back-to-back bangers and picking up millions of views on YouTube. But I still can't get my head around what growing up must have been like for Rak to be the way he is. Looking back at your childhood, when did you realize that for you, your life and your upbringing wasn't normal?
Even in school. Ακόμα και στο σχολείο το καταλάβαινα καμιά φορά, ξέρεις, από τα παιδάκια τα υπόλοιπα, ξέρεις, ήταν μπορεί να κλαίγα, εγώ γέλαγα, ξέρεις.
Was it tough for you personally as well?
Ο πατέρας μου μεγάλωσε με ιδανικά και αρχές. Με μεγάλωσε με κανόνες. Μεγάλωσα σαν Σπαρτιάτης. He drove me around Athens to see putans, drug dealings, bad stuff, you know, for me to train my mind and see what's up.
Right. Your mother, does she ever worry about you?
Always.
Why?
Always. You know, πολλές φορές πήγαινα σπίτι, ήμουνα γεμάτος αίματα. Της λέω, μαμά, δεν είναι δικά μου. Τα μάθαινε, ξέρεις, από εδώ, από εκεί. Είτε θα με έβλεπε περίεργα, είτε θα άκουγε, είτε θα ερχόντουσαν αστυνομία στο σπίτι, στο μαγαζί. Και λένε, τι γίνεται εδώ. Μου έχουν έρθει με όπλα, μου έχουν έρθει με σκυλιά.
What happened to your arm?
It's a scar. It's a scar.
What happened there?
It's a bad memory.
It's a bad memory.
Yeah. It was a fight. I like it. I prefer it on my face better. I have a little bit, but it's small. I want a big one, all the face.
So the last 11 months, it's been crazy for you. How does that feel?
It feels nice, but I don't get too comfortable. Πιστεύω ότι τώρα είναι η αρχή. Και τυχαίνει να είμαστε το πιο σκληρό rap gang αυτή τη στιγμή στην Ελλάδα. Και we do bad things, we do good things. Ενώνουμε. Το BC Gang είναι ενωμένα έθνη.
Do you think that like Greece is ready for that level of gangster rap music here?
Όλοι αυτό προσπαθούν να κάνουν. Το θέμα είναι ότι έλειπε το γνήσιο. I want to be global, you know, I want everyone to know about BCC Gang.
Learning about Rak's childhood was really interesting. It's like his dad knew he was destined to take over the family business and was preparing him for that.
BCC Gang, λίγο μπλα μπλα, πολύ bang bang. BCC Gang, λίγο μπλα μπλα, πολύ bang bang. Στη φάση υπάρχουνε πρόβατα, μα εγώ ματσοπάνεις. Προσέχε τι λες και τι κάνεις, σε βλέπω τη γλώσσα το χέρι να χάνεις. BCC, μαφία του ραπ, στείνω το παιχνίδι σαν τον ΟΠΑΠ.
I didn't realise until this moment, yeah, how much of a top boy Rak is. Like, they proper fuck with him. Literally, half the crowd started to try and come on stage and whatnot. There's some kids down there, yeah. It's like they can't believe what they're seeing. Yo, this guy's, he's a top boy. He's one of the real ones, for real. Rak's invited me to the studio so we could talk more about his music, journey, and influences. It seems like Rak forgot to unlock the door, though. Bam! What's going on, bruv? Fucking let me in, cut. What's going on? Fucking hell. Oh, what's going on, brother? Oh, God. You say my G.
My man. Man, let's go to the studio.
Bakery, fresh from the bakery.
I was fresh from the bakery, yeah? Bro, I can do a... You get what I'm saying? You get me? Do you have any US influences?
Και USA, Pop Smoke. Δηλαδή, I admire people who are unique. I like to rap on drill beats. I like to rap on trap beats. I don't drill, you know. Not in the lifestyle. Of course we drill in the lifestyle.
Right.
But because everybody use the same flows, I don't like that. You know, I create my own.
What inspires you today, now?
I make music for the people, you know. Now I'm the stage where I can express my feelings. And my feelings are like normal people feelings, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Να νιώσει ότι κάποιος λέει τον πόνο τους.
BCC Gang, λίγο μπλα μπλα, πολύ bang bang.
What's this? Coleslaw? That's me.
Tzatziki with carrot.
Oh, I thought this was coleslaw.
Bottoms up, bro.
Ah,
Yep, that was the face I needed.
BCC
Oh,
Gang.
it's gonna be one of them ones.
Hey, bro.
It's gonna be one of them ones.